Going. What's up, folks? Welcome to the Friday Live by the Hood. This is our first one of 2021. I'm just realizing that, good brother. Um, I didn't put the date on the flyer for this because I'm saying I was showing off my Griselda skills with the cover, but nonetheless, man, this is a show we come to you every Friday from By the Hood. Myself and my brother Corey. I'm saying? We just come on and kick it, talk about what's going on in the markets, the world of business, our business, what's going on in investing, what we got going on personally in investing. Um, and anything we feel like talking about, man, chop it up with the community. For the folks out there watching for the first time, please make sure you hit that like button. Show us some love, hit the like button, share this out to your folks. As we continue to just try to bring you this content, try to teach and talk about what personally we do. This is not investment advice, but we are going to talk about what we do because we could do that. What's up, Core? How you good, brother?
I'm sick to my stomach this week, Jim.
I already know why, man. It's in your name.
It's in my name, man. Right. So I had some long plug calls that I always keep calls unplugged because you know that's who I cheat on my wife with. And then this week, I was moving money around and I took the long calls off, at a profit. And then my baby went out on the stroll and I'm sick to my heart because I'm down. Like, really, I didn't lose no money, but I feel like I'm down like 5 racks because
See?
if I had my calls on, that's an easy 5 racks for the call. Jim. I had a 40. I had a 40 2022. So I
Yeah.
had a 40 strike 2022. That joint, I had it. First of all, I had that 40 strike 2022 since it was $24. So I did eat. I didn't lose any money, but I feel like I'm $5,000 short because it ran all the way out to 56.
That's hilarious coming from you of all people because you basically gave myself shout out to Antonio and brother Jay. You gave us a lecture last weekend about not it's not your money lost if you're talking about profits from
Hey, listen, I profited. I didn't lose any money, but I feel like I lost $5,000. I know I didn't lose any money. It just felt that way. And no, I shouldn't be saying this because I got a gambler spirit, nigga. Period. But it, it felt that way. I know I'm still human, man. I know I give a lot of lectures because I didn't lose nothing, but I feel short.
Yo, for the folks that watch us all the time, you already know how Corey feels about plug is always in his name. If you listen to watch our podcast, it's in his name. And he's been trading that consistently this year. And he let it go this week. And if you want to know what we're talking about, if you're just tuning in, Plug went crazy. You can go check Plug. But that's a company that he generally has a contract on all the time, but he let it go. Shout out to your other boo, Roku, because that used to be your old company. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? You cut them off a Plug, and now they showing off too.
listen, my baby had on a short. She had on a short, a mini skirt this week too, showing her ass. Yo, the two companies I trade. And listen, I was watching through the window while she was talking to everybody else. I was stalking her, and I should have got a
Yo,
new contract.
it's funny because you become synonymous in like certain circles online for those companies because you always talk about them to the point where when they go off, everybody comes back to you like, "Yo, look
Yo,
at your
listen,
people."
my inbox is on fire. And the crazy part is I made money and I didn't make any money off those two companies this week. That's the
Hmm.
that's the hurtful thing. The week when they both went off and went nuts, I made zero dinero off of either one of them.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So this week, personally, I had a crazy week in the markets, right? And shout out to everybody from By the Hood University because we don't go around just like sharing our stuff with everybody, but we do share with the students in the university. So I had a spread on Coca Cola that's it's still interesting because the market took off the day, and I'm still down huge on that one. Like I took a bath on that, and it's really my fault because I didn't set a stop loss. Because it moves so fast. Like I went from being up 20% to being down 50% in a matter of 15 minutes on like Monday. So, and it's crazy because I was doing something else, right? I was working on some real estate stuff, and I went back like, oh, I never set a stop loss, and it was already like took a bath. But the good thing is you could take a bath and still make money in the market because yesterday I ate like a fat rat dog between I'm not even getting into crypto now because what I'm looking like in crypto, dog. Like I'm getting ready to disappear on y'all. Next time y'all see me, I'm gonna be going live in like Somalia, like fighting alligators. You know what I'm saying? Eating exotic meals next time you see me if crypto keeps going up. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about the market right now. XLK went crazy, and I had a long call on XLK, and XLF as well. So XLF went insane, and so I ate crazy with those two this past week. So it kind of made up for the bath I took in Coca-Cola. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, Coca-Cola went so bad for me, right? That at this point I'm just gonna write it down to zero just because I feel like I need to
Stop giving our viewers that bad advice.
No, that's not it. No, you should never do that. You should never do that, right? But generally speaking, I usually cut my losses at 25. For all the people out there that we're talking about trading options. If you trade options, and I learned this from Brother Jay Johnson, he taught me this. Listen, have a number. When it goes down past that, sell regardless of anything. Get the emotions out of it and just get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? I learned that from Brother Jay Johnson, right? And I generally do that. But this one, I didn't put my stop loss on. So now, like, I'm sitting there kicking myself. But let's check in with the folks, though, man. Enough about my stories, man. Sierra, what's going on, Sierra? How you?
Hey, what's going on? How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, Sierra's a real estate legend. Hey, Sierra, I'm about to put a property on the market Monday. Make sure you bring your people through.
She got to a little bag in the market too.
Oh yeah,
gotta fool you.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Sierra. She also got that that Bitcoin this week too. So we was giving away Bitcoin inside our group this week. I know she got that. Adrian, what's up, Adrian? Hold up, Adrian. She must have made her. We got a little icon on her page. Like, let me find out she stopped hiding from the feds because usually Adrian be low. Shout out to Adrian. Jose, what's up, good brother?
Yeah.
Good brother Don, man. Don be out here schooling, man. Don, I told you, man. Don be giving out the most amazing advice.
Don, the people's champion.
Yeah, yes, sir. Let's see who else checking in with us, man. Let's see. I invested a little bit a few weeks ago in ETH, and it already doubled. Thanks for the not investment advice.
Not investment advice at all.
Yeah, I'm saying they do call me ETH. They call me ETH Sweat out in these streets, man. I'm trying to make it last forever, man.
Make it last forever.
Hey, Crystal, what's up, Crystal? Hey, Crystal, welcome to the university. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna get bread together. Welcome. And I know better than that. I was just talking trash because I'm really a little salty, but you know what I mean? It is what it is.
We went over those plays. We went over what to do, and then you just ignored that shit.
Because I was in the streets, like, I'm finishing a real estate project, and I forgot. Like, Tanisha, what's going on? Also, it's a guilty. Also, a new member of the university. What's up, Tanisha? How are you? And welcome.
Welcome.
Sierra, make sure you bring your clients. I'm about to put this crib, and I just finished the rehab on it. It's a flip, but passed my road test today. Oh, Jose, congratulations, man!
Newly minted licensed driver.
Listen, man, I feel like we get to see Jose go through the whole thing, man. We see him go through his finance classes, and he cooking in college. Got his road test. So Jose out here, he living amazing right now.
Jose about to kill his game, baby. He set up all the steps. Now all you gotta do is hit that home run right now.
Yep. See, she know what I'm talking about. Crystal already know what I'm talking about. I'm bleeding with Apple. I didn't set a stop loss in my power. Won't let me get. Yo, listen, for the traders out there, you got to get out your emotions. And this is coming from me right now. I'm holding on to something I know is trash, right? But how I justify it is I'm punishing myself. But I also had, when I bought that play, I had a couple other plays that like I really ate like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don, appreciate you saying this, man. For the folks watching, please hit the like button. Please share. Appreciate you, Don, saying that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I paid for a few things with the Cash App. Sierra, I'm glad you said that. So one of the things we've been talking about in the university is like, outside of this buying Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is getting the free one. So Cash App has a boost they've added where you get 5% back on 3 purchases. And I think it can go up to about $7.50. And if you do the math, that's about $150 purchase. So it's every week. So make sure you take advantage of that and get the Bitcoin, because I've been doing it for a little while now. And when you get Bitcoin back as a rebate, the greatest thing about that is as it's running right now, you're like paying for some of your purchases.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's pretty dope. So yeah, make sure you guys take advantage of that. If you haven't yet, and if you have Cash App, get the Cash App card and look for that boost. Chastity, what's going on? How are you?
What's going on?
Say straight laughing. You know what it is. Yo, what's up, fam? Tom. Tom, that's my guy Tom, man. Young real estate legend here in Philly.
Right. And he's in
Rich.
university too. Rich, all these folks is university.
Yeah, man. Rich, what's going on, Rich? You know what I'm saying? Jalil come through.
Yeah.
Fred, what's up, bro?
Let me stop. Jalil, that's my man, Posse Pants. I know Jalil 35 years, right? I know him since middle school. And Jalil be out here doing it for the people. For those who don't know, he a DJ, and he really be out here getting it. His radio station is called Glockaware, and
Okay.
yeah, he be out here doing it big, man. And he linked in with all the good DJs in the city. He threw it big out here. That's my man, Posse Pants. And the thing is, he also on the finance side. When we was doing our finance classes, Jalil came through because he'd been on the mortgage and credit side of the game for a lot of years, and so he came through and he showed our folks how to get that credit straight and how to get the mortgages right. So my man Jalil, thank you, peace and appreciation.
Yeah. Shout out to Jalil. I didn't even know that. I know it's crazy when you're someone that has work and you're familiar with their work, but not them. I'm familiar with Glockaware. Didn't know that was the same brother. So what's good, Jalil? Fred, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
our brother from Bro Capital. What's good, Fred? Shout out to all the brothers from Bro Capital, man. I had a great conversation with Ross this week, man, and we trying to figure out a way to bring our educational platform with the bros. So that's gonna be dope coming in 2021. Andres, what's up, man? How you, man? And I didn't forget about you. I think I did send you that inbox, Andres, about the investment group. Let me know if I didn't, because I know me and you were talking about that. Fatima, how are you? Thank you for joining us as always. We appreciate your support. Let's see. That's right. Don showing us love from both sides. We appreciate that. Listen, man, we got another legend in the building. We got all kinds of legends, man. Spoon, legendary trader Spoon. Spoon, what's up, bro, man? I gotta hit you back, Spoon. I need some work on my spread, man. My spreads, because I was sitting there telling earlier.
Spread legend.
Yeah. Option spreads. He's definitely a legend, man. Yeah. See, there you go. Hit Cash App for that BTC back. Yo, you can't it's free. Listen, it's free money, man.
Oh yeah, we get busy over here. Man.
Yeah, in terms of real estate, absolutely. So we have within our university at this point, which is crazy is the way it's growing, is the people that are in there, right? I'm not gonna put nobody on blast, but we have multiple millionaire real estate like investors and developers that are within our group that share information. So yes, we do. Like, so here's what we do within the Body Hood University. There's like 4 asset classes that kind of dominate the conversation, right? We have real estate, the stock market, as well as trading options is a part of that, cryptocurrency, and precious metals. Those 4 asset classes, because those are the 4 that we participate in, and most of our folks are. So. And also just regular business folks. So if you have any business questions, we have people for there as well. But yeah, we do have real estate. Real estate is something that we definitely teach. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, 21 years. Mortgages for 21 years.
Yeah, man.
Okay, Spoon, no doubt. I'm gonna definitely get with you, man. Glockaware Radio, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every first Friday in the month. All right, yeah. Make sure you check him out. Glockaware Radio. Make sure you guys check that out, man. And he dabbles in real estate, man. I think everybody should dabble in real estate, man. Everybody.
Yeah, right. Hey.
Everybody should dabble. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see who else is my profile won't let me in.
Yeah, right.
Yo, Adrian is hilarious. Adrian have me dying, man. Mike, what's up, good brother? How you?
She's supposed to be in the university. We tried everything in the world.
Listen, I tried to send an invite. I'm gonna try to send it again once we off it, Agent. I promise you, I'm gonna try to get you back in. I don't know what was going on with your Facebook profile. Like, I mean, Zuckerberg must got something against you. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Right on cue. Let's see.
Fred, it's fundamentals of selecting.
All right. Right on cue. As soon as I say that. Okay, so Fred, that's a great question, Fred. So we have with the stock market, right? We have 2 courses, intro to the stock market, as well as analysis and valuation. The analysis and valuation is fundamental analysis in reference to purchasing long-term buy and holds. Now, with that being said, we have partnered with DYO for our options training, but we always recommend folks take that analysis first, because part of the options training is being able to do the fundamental analysis as if you were buying a company for the long term. Because the way we feel, as well as Jay Johnson, who's the the founder of DYO, is that is imperative to doing options, right? You shouldn't skip that before you go to the to actually start trading options. You know what I'm saying? Because of you guys, I'm in the game and I love them. Oh man, appreciate you saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that right there is worth more than I love when everybody gives us that kind of feedback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thank you for the support. We appreciate you for saying that.
Thank you for the love.
Yeah, so basically, Fred, we got a special with him. So I don't know whether you've taken Jay Johnson's course, but anybody that comes through by the hood, you actually get a special price. So shoot me an inbox and I'll make sure I send you that link because, like I said, we have a partnership with him. So, you're going to pay a fraction of what it actually costs because DYO is valuable. DYO is valuable, but like I said, we have a partnership with him. And the reason we partner with him is because instead of creating our own course, he already had what we considered like to be one of the best courses there is. And he's mentored both myself and Corey in terms of that options game. And, listen, Jay is phenomenal. And I'm glad you brought that up. That segues me into something that we're going to talk about. So tonight's show is really about this pandemic and how it's been a bull run in crypto as well as the stock market. But one of the things I wanted to put out there for the folks who are members of Buy the Hood University, if you're not, the way to become a member of Buy the Hood University is simply to go through any one of our courses or our partner courses. Right. So we have a partnership with Jay Johnson for DYO. We have a partnership. We have a lot of great partnerships. We got some heavy hitters in there. We got Malik Carter, who has 6 Steps to 7 Figures, which is a combo real estate stock course. Cryptocurrency with Camille Salter. Listen, Leslie just joined Buy the Hood University. We have a partnership with her too, the Black Day Trader. Listen, phenomenal. Like the education, everything she's given is just phenomenal. And she's come aboard as well. And so the thing we do, we partner with everybody because we believe in what Don just put out there. This is something that we genuinely believe in, collaboration over competition. We don't compete with our own people because it's about getting the education in the folks that look like us hand. So one of the projects that we're working on and we're bringing to Buy the Hood University, and we're only going to be sharing this with the students. And the reason we're sharing this with the students is because we think that it's going to be very, very valuable. And, we want to make sure that we build this community. We're doing a challenge this year, right? It's $1 million challenge. So it's myself, Corey, Jay Johnson, and Antonio Eubanks. And Antonio is another options legend who's within our Buy the Hood University. And he has his own program too, Swan Investing, which is phenomenal. But we're working together and we're doing a challenge. We're each going to put up $1,000, right? And it starts Monday. We're going to put up $1,000 and we're going to see how many contracts through the course of the year we can trade and make 30% on. The math works out. If you take $1,000 and you make approximately 27 trades and you get a 30% on each, that $1,000 will then at that point become $1 million. Now, we do understand that the probability is of doing 27 consecutive or slim to none. But here's what I will say for you. If I start out with 1,000 going for $1 million and I make 200,000, guess who won't be upset? Right? Guess who won't be upset? And we understand that with the brain trust we have, we should be successful in what we're doing. But again, you can't predict the market. But what we will do is share the journey with everybody who's a member of Buy the Hood University. So what do I mean by that? We're going to show the analysis that led us up to making the pick that we made. Because the way we're doing it is whatever we come up with as a brain trust, all of us is going boom. Like, oh yeah, we're going all in on that. So we start with 1,000. We putting 1,000 on that trade. Right. So that's the decision we made as part of this challenge.
Yes, but we'll be trading with OCL orders. And for those of y'all don't know what OCL orders is, we'll be trading with a stop loss order on the back side and the front side. So none of the trades will go past 30%, and none of the trades will lose past a certain percentage.
Yeah. So with that being said, that's part of the challenge. But what this challenge will do, it will help our students see how like a lot of us make our decisions in terms of what to pick. It'll show the fact that there's ups and downs in trading, right? So you're not going to hit on everything, but we just think that going through this will be valuable because we're going to stream only within the group to kind of like go through that. And you guys will be able, the same way that you're conversating with us now, in terms of leaving these messages, you'll be able to do that as we go through the analysis. Spoon, listen, Just we know you got the bread. This funding account, spoon you in. I'm gonna shoot you an inbox once we get off here. Listen, we add you. Listen, we in the mix because we could definitely use your brain. We could use your brain.
We need spoon.
We want you in this. And anybody else who's interested in joining, let us know. We'll put you part of the Brain Trust. We're gonna do this all together. And the objective is to see what we can grow it to, right? Again, the objective is $1 million from 1,000, which is 27 trades. But
everybody eats off this though. Like, so anybody who wants to join, you got $1,000 and you in the university, put your bread to the side and let's run. You know what I mean? We running like racehorses. Like, let's go. So we not, you know, we want full transparency. Like, we don't play, you know, we don't play the games in the streets. We anybody who want to be part of what we do, come on through and eat with us. Like, it ain't no, you know, it's crazy though, because the thing about the markets is that the money going to be sitting there whether we go get it or not, and it's just up to us to go get it. So, you know what I mean? You know, I really value, you know, the community that we're building, because we're building a community. We're really not really trying to build a business, even though, you know, it's pay to play. You know, you got to pay to go into to watch the Sixers play and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta when you go into the Chinese store, you gotta pay to leave out with something besides handcuffs. I'm just saying. But the thing is, what we're trying to do is build a community. We really, I would rather build a community than do anything else. Like, that's my goal.
No, that is what it's about. But I think this will be a great exercise in not only building that community, but showing the transparency and also like just showing the journey. Because to me, the journey is probably going to be more valuable than because we'll have this documented. So one of the things that a lot of traders I talk to, and I'm pretty sure Spoon can agree to this, is that going back and trying to figure out what you did wrong or what you did right. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's why by us going through this process, documenting it, you know what I mean?
It'll be there for everybody to take a look at. Like, exactly. That'll live in the university forever.
Yep. And that's kind of what we're our goal is, right? And if you want to follow along and make the same plays, listen, we don't give advice, but can't stop you from doing that because we are sharing it. We're going to share that.
So
go ahead, Corey. Because I was going to say is I hope you guys are like paying attention that the Facebook group, because cats being there just giving bags away. All right, so I screenshotted this because I'm like, people don't believe. On December 22nd, Antonio Eubanks went in the group and said, listen, the Georgia election is this day, and he gave a date and said, listen, load up on all the gun stocks, Smith & Wesson, all of them, right? He put a list out, and I paid attention to that. Got a contract. The day after the Georgia election, they all shot through the roof. Now, granted, he didn't have a crystal ball, and he didn't know that madness that was going to happen at the Capitol was going to happen.
He knew.
But listen, when that happened, they went even crazier. You know what I'm saying? And I was sitting there like, he just gave this play away, right? Yeah. Corey gave a play away this past Monday, right? He put it in a group, say, Riot and a couple other blockchain companies you mentioned in there. I just remember specifically Riot, because I was pissed because I was trying to build a position in Riot for covered calls. But I mean, you put that out there and Riot went crazy. And I'm like, cats are in here just literally giving money away.
Listen, I gave away Riot, Mara, GBTC, BTCX, and then and the financial institutions, because my thing is those financial institutions are also two things. They're positioned into Bitcoin, and they're also coming up on earnings. And so a lot of companies run into earnings. So with that, that kind of stuff going on, you bound to eat. That's why the XLF and all that just went pop. Because it's things going on. But when you got good information, it's easy to make trades off good information. And then I gave away a cheat code, John, that I'm not giving away to everybody. But I gave away a cheat code where you could just eat off like 8 trades a month.
Listen, not only that, Russell gave away a cheat code. Russell gave away a cheat code in the crypto space. He just gave it away like, here's an airdrop. They're giving away $1,500.
two of them. He did two of them.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, and
crazy.
I'm sitting there like, yo, I'm like, I hope people are really paying attention to what's going on in this group. Like,
He gave away free racks.
so we start giving away Bitcoin, and then the people of the community was like, oh, I like that. I'm gonna give away some too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gave away some money in Bitcoin this past week, which was fire. Because I'm sitting there like, yo, some of these folks like Cop One Course got into this group and got like most of their money already back. In fact, if you would have paid attention to any of them trades, you would have made more than it cost to actually get in the group. That's the real crazy part, right?
And the other stuff. Oh, and go ahead.
No, I just want to say this part. He said I just grabbed Leslie's report and copped some of the stuff. So here's the thing, right? Leslie, and I'm gonna post this within the Body Hood University once we finish here going live. Leslie does these reports where she breaks down entire sectors and gives you plays. She does all the analysis for you. You just buy the report, read through it, and see which way you want to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's her goal as well in terms of the community. Kahan, what's going on, Kahan? And that's another thing, man. We support each other, man. I just hit up Callie a little while ago to have her come, like, you know, do a job. Like, so anybody who got a business, we try to support your business as well. Yeah. Jose said I took Riot for 40% this week. Nice. All right. Now I want to sit on this for a second, right? Your bank is paying you less than 1%. My guy Jose made 40% this week, not this year. Your bank is paying you less than 1% annually. Jose just did 40% this year.
This week.
I mean, excuse me, this week when your bank pays you 1% this year. That's what I'm going to say. So, I mean, oh, yeah, by the way, he want to add this in there too. Also got his 3rd ounce of silver, right? So I told you we got the 4 asset classes that we teach, and we telling people how to stash some of your wealth over in these metals, stash some of it in this crypto, stocks, buy property. So this is what we about, man. But Cora, man, let's for a couple minutes at least, let's talk about the main topic, man. Like I said, really just want to catch up with everybody, tell everybody Happy New Year and all that. But I had to come up with a topic for the show. And also, like I said, I wanted to make one of them Griselda covers. Like, you know, I enjoy making the thumbnails for our show, man. You know what I'm saying? I get my inspiration from Griselda. So I was like, ooh, I'm going to make me a bull with the pandemic mask, right? You know what I'm saying? so
we're having a ball, man. We just be over here living, man.
Right. So with that being said, though, what do you think about I mean, 2020 was crazy, right? We all know it's crazy. None of us have ever experienced anything like that. But what was interesting is, to me, is what happened in the investment space when you see all sorts of wealth being created, all kinds of wealth being created. The real estate market, specifically in local Philadelphia, has been hotter than it's ever been. I got a property going on the market on Monday, and then I got a settlement on Friday. Like it's not slowing down. You know,
but that's on purpose. You know that, right?
I mean, yeah, money is so cheap right now, right? Money on these streets real cheap, right? So then you got that. You got what's going on in the tech sector, which is crazy. Technology is just dominating business. These tech companies are becoming so big. We have $1 trillion companies now, and now talk of trillionaires, which is something that I didn't think I would see in my lifetime.
Ever.
But I mean, it's a reality now.
Yeah.
Even gold as a precious metal hit its all-time high. Like this, went crazy this year, right? So gold went crazy. Bitcoin right now, all-time high. We got all-time highs. And first of all, we just said we talk about 4 sectors. All of them on fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all kinds of wealth out in the streets right now.
Let me give you a couple catalysts for the all-time highs. Number one is Orangina 45 is being unceremoniously removed from office, right? So that's definitely a catalyst. You know, a lot of people voted, like more people voted in this election than ever voted before in the history of this country. And so it was a lot of people that voted on his side, and they showed up at the Capitol. And then there was a lot of people that voted on the other side and just waiting for Boy to get out of here. The market normally doesn't like that kind of wishy-washiness, you know, where they don't know what's going to happen. But they've been pricing in a Biden win for the last 2 months since he won. And so, because they already knew what the end result was going to be. So, you know, all the theatrics was whatever. You know what I mean? But the other thing about it is, you know, Uncle Stimmy came through. And so when Uncle Stimmy came through and hit those, you know, hit working people's pockets. The thing that people don't understand is our economy is built on spending and debt, and so people can't spend and get in debt if they don't have no money. And so when Uncle Stimmy came through, that shoots the market through the roof because the people got more money to spend. Our market is transactional. And if people, the thing is, when they want to slow the market down, they stop the money from coming into the market and they create less transactions. That's how the market gets slowed down. They create less and less transactions. When you give people stimmy, people won't spend stimmy. So that's what happened.
You ain't never lied. Them stimmies hit the street, dog. Cats was out here, up and down the street, man. The cats looking like Stimmy Garoppolo out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Stimmy Hendrix was out in these streets, man. Like, yeah, they was getting to it, man. So, Spoon says, "What do y'all think? It's a yeah.
On the ring.
Look, money printer go bird. That's what they doing, man. Oh, Sierra, salute to that. Let us know how you make out with that flip. That's dope. So here's the question from Spoon, though. What do you think if the Feds go up on the rates? I know Trump was putting pressure on them to keep the rates down.
They already said they're not touching the rates till 2022. So he don't got to put no pressure on them. The economy is putting pressure on them.
Stimyance, listen.
People out here.
Stim Duncan's out here, man.
So people out here spending extra. Listen.
Stim Hardaway, man.
And then the other thing that happened this week that nobody was really paying attention to is that the Feds gave the banks the opportunity to create in crypto. And so what they did is they gave them they let banks create nodes and with their money. So basically the banks now are becoming pass-through entities for crypto. The thing that most people don't understand about that is super good for the dollar because what they did is they tied it to what you call the Jones that's tied to the dollar, the coins.
Stable coins.
It's tied to stable coins. And so anything that's tied to stable coins, that means they have to stabilize the dollar to keep it moving. And so the banks, that was actually good for people and good for the dollar. Because when the banks can get, they setting up a way for the banks to make money off of it, which means that it's going to stabilize the dollar and you still get to get those advantages of crypto. And so that was super good news. And most people just let that breeze on by. But now all them crypto companies get to go boom and go crazy, and they don't got to worry about we don't got to worry about turning into Venezuela because they letting the banks get involved in it because the banks can eat off of it.
Jose just gave y'all some money if you know how to take advantage of this information, right? So when you become an investor, you can literally read this sentence and
but see, that's true. It's true and false, but I don't know how this is going to go because
this is different.
Because it's different because it was so volatile. But most of the time, the market actually bounces better when there's an incumbent coming in. The market normally shoot up in the first year after an incumbent gets reelected. The market usually go berserk.
Yeah.
But since Biden is coming in for boy was so erratic. So I don't even want to talk. I don't even like to say his name. Homeboy was so erratic that when people feel like there's more stability coming in, and then plus Democrats normally put a couple dollars in your pocket. What people don't understand is that the Democrats is in the bank's pocket too. They try to play that social game, but they get just as much money. Yeah, the Democrats is just as much in the bank's pocket as the Republicans are, and so that money's still going to flow because the Democrats understand something a little bit better than the Republicans do, is that when you give people money, they will spend it. That's why Democrats always give people money. That's why the economy always jump when there's a Democrat in office, because when you give people money, they spend it, and our economy is transactional. Yeah. And so that's why the economy jumps when Democrats are in office, because they were like, y'all just give money away and then people spend it. That's why the economy always go boom. Most people don't know nothing about how the economy actually works. And so they think that giving people more money is bad for the economy. That's never going to be bad for the economy. Never, never, never. As long as they can stabilize the dollar, giving people money will never be bad for the economy. Because people get money, people spend money. And then debt is at an all-time low. And so now you got people borrowing. This economy about to go super boom. You can talk about bubble all you want to. As long as they're giving away money, this economy is going to go crazy. As soon as they start to raise the interest rate and the money starts to slow down, the economy is going to slow down because the transactions are going to slow down.
Yeah, I mean, no,
it's really kind of simplistic. People be making it out to be some kind of like is like magical formula. The magic formula is give people money and let them spend it.
A lot of things in finance are very simple. We try to a lot of times we overcomplicate things, right? Because when you think about business itself, business is simple. When you talk about product services, right? Or service-based business, a good base, and then you have, capital. Like a lot of that is very simple, and we tend to complicate it. But you're right. When you put money in folks' hands, guess what they do? They go spend it, right? That's why it's called currency, because it's moving around like currency. You know what I'm saying? Man, you said so much right there that I want to kind of build on. But the fact of the matter is, what I was saying about Jose's comment is, all right. So that to me, just reading that sentence, I've already got some ideas in my head. But as an investor, when you talk to folks who are in the actual game, you get ideas just through conversation. Just through conversation. I think it was me, you, and Malik was having a conversation this week about technology. And
that was a crazy conversation.
A couple of comments, I was like, oh damn, that's a play. Just based on our conversation that had nothing to do with, we weren't even talking about the market, but just like certain things in terms of technology. Every time you talk, you get an idea of where you can allocate money to make some money, right? One of the things I want to talk about, hold on. So you got some comments before I bring this up though. Shout to Sierra, aka Stimiance.
Yeah, that's your new name.
That's your new alias. I'm just trying to play Monopoly in these streets and overseas. Listen, I understand that, man.
The tax man is definitely going to be walking around with his hand out.
I want to put money in consumers' hands so they can consume George Bush. That's a mean quote right there.
I mean, George Bush knows how business really get done.
Listen, man. So crypto has been going wild too. So I want to talk about crypto just for a couple minutes, right? So shout out to Corey, who's the person that forced me to buy crypto back in like 2016, told me to stop studying and shut up and buy it. So, you know what I'm saying? Corey put a lot of money in my pocket with that conversation. So I've been buying crypto, dollar cost averaging, since 2016 for a 4-year period. And I made a stupid amount of money off crypto. But one of the reasons I continue to buy crypto throughout this whole run is, again, anybody who knows the story, and I've told this on a lot of our platforms several times, I sold a bunch of Bitcoin. I bought a property with the money I made in Bitcoin years ago. Now, I continued to buy, but one of the reasons I continued to buy is just traveling and on the speaker circuit. As I was speaking in different places across the world, every time I went to like a conference to speak, someone was talking about blockchain. There was 2 things they were talking about: blockchain and AI. Right. So, I'm speaking about real estate in the hood. Like that's what I speak about. And blockchain and AI, all these different topics revolving around blockchain and AI. So it's something here. I'm just going to buy small amounts and small amounts and small amounts. I had an experience last week, and I told Corey this probably like 5 times because that's how impactful it was to me. And shout out to Richard, because Rich, who's actually watching right now, told me about NFTs a long time ago.
Yeah.
He told me about NFTs a long time ago. Him and a brother Russell Hughes told me about NFTs. But I had an experience last weekend that I was like, yo, all right, what's going on in crypto is different than everything else in the world, right? So I'm in the crib, I'm on my phone, and I'm walking through a virtual art gallery. So there's like a little avatar guy. He's walking around. You can press the button. You can it's almost like playing a video game where you can see what's in front of you, or you can actually see your actual avatar. And there's a art gallery. This is virtual, right? So I see other people walking around who are real life people walking around, and we're looking at art pieces online. This is some Black Mirror-ish. You walk up to the piece of art and you look at it, it gets bigger, and you hear the artist explain what their motivation is, and then they give you the price in cryptocurrency. You can then purchase the art via cryptocurrency, and they shoot you the private keys, which means you now have ownership over this digital art. And I'm watching this and I'm like, what's going on here? This is a whole second world that people are living in. They're building buildings and real estate and things of that nature in a whole second like world, and they're selling it. Now, I told a couple people this, and it's like, okay, yeah, but so what? Like, they bought a piece of digital. I'm like, no, listen, the
Yeah,
kid, the kid who was the artist here,
whole different world.
the kid who was an artist here back in our world, he made $380,000 on Saturday night from people in the crypto space of buying his digital art. And I have the receipts because I was sitting there screenshotting and all this stuff, and I was like, yo, this isn't real. I shared it with Corey and a couple other folks because I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He had one piece that was like a painting of like Nipsey, but it was a painting and they had the digital keys to it and all that. He sold it for like 25,000. And and then as I left the art gallery, right? I'm online looking like, just looking up NFTs and things of that nature and seeing how this is working. And Gemini, who is owned by the Winklevoss twins, I probably shouldn't say their name. I'll probably get knocked off the book right now for saying their names. But the Winklevi, who own Gemini, which is they're an actual exchange that sells crypto. They actually have their own like art gallery studio for these kind of things. It's called like Nifty or something. You can look it up. It's called like Nifty or something. And they have these exhibits all the time. And it just like, as I start to go down this rabbit hole, I start to see what was possible with these NFTs. People are selling art. They're selling all sorts of commodities on the blockchain with private keys, and people are getting rich. And if people are getting rich doing this, and like most of us have no idea that this world exists, it's almost like they created a second world. Like there's a coin out there, I think it's called Sand. And Rich, let me know if I'm wrong. Is it Sand? Where it's almost like a second world, and these folks are building real estate structures and selling it to their avatars, and they are making millions and millions of money. It's absolutely insane. So when I saw this, I was like, all right, first of all, this is nuts. I'm living in the future. I never thought that I would be around when something like this happens. I just wanted a car that flew like they had on the Jetsons. That's all I wanted. I didn't want a whole second world. But this is where we are now. For the folks out there watching, let me know if you ever heard of NFTs, which stands for non-fungible token. All right, so Rich said it's Decentraland. Decentraland is one too, but Sand is something similar, but Decentraland is another one.
Yeah.
And also Michael has a point he wants to make too. JP Morgan raised his price target for Bitcoin to 140, which is hilarious.
I want to
the same JP Morgan that told us don't.
Now, 4 years ago, when I told y'all that JP Morgan was shooting smoke up y'all ass, y'all didn't believe me. I told y'all they dropping the price so that they can get in. They was trying to control the market. They were trying to tell you it was fake news and all this other crazy stuff. 4 years later, 4 years, like, you could have had a baby and a toddler, maybe 3 years old. You know what I mean? And now they're telling you the price target for next year is $146,000. First of all, that's a low estimate. Secondly, they're trying to keep the price down again. And secondly, that's the same dudes that was telling y'all that it was like tulips and all this stuff. You can't listen to them dudes. You can't listen to them.
Well, here's what I say.
You can listen to them, but don't.
No. Here's what I say, Corey. Watch what they do.
Yeah.
Watch what they do, not what they say. Watch what they do, because
what they say and watch, but then watch what they do. They was out in the market creating infrastructure for it the whole time.
Dog, JP Morgan is out of control anyway. Listen, JP Morgan's been out of control since a J. Pierpont Morgan was in control of it back in the 19th century, early 20th century. But what I'll say is this: they've also, tried to manipulate the precious metals market. They got caught doing that. They got caught with a boat full of coke that just disappeared out the news. What happened to the coke boat? Like, it just disappeared out the news.
90 pounds full of coke and it just disappeared.
Yeah, so JP Morgan, dog, is out of control. They're a crime syndicate, man.
They are. They've been a crime syndicate since they've been established, though. So it's not nothing new. They just keep getting caught because the internet really real out here. The internet really real out here. Like, all of the stuff that these companies been doing in the dark all these years, people shining a light on it. And then the crazy part is people shining a light on it, and they like, well, shit, since y'all know, this is really what we be like. They're not even trying to hide it no more. They're
Yeah,
like,
man.
we thugging out here. What y'all want to do?
Yo, everybody watching, man, go Google JP Morgan Coke boat when you get off here, man. If y'all think I'm just making stuff up, that's a real story right there, man.
This is all factual. This is all
Listen, man. Listen, I'm going to need the crypto class so I can get some in-depth knowledge. I have an options class I'm taking next month too. Listen, this Adrian, hit us up. We got you. Yeah, what's going on in crypto is absolutely insane, man. Sierra know what I'm talking about. The Coke boat, man. Listen, JP had the Coke boat. It was in the news for one day and it just disappeared. I'm like, yo, come on, man.
Yeah, they got long money. Them and Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs is the Feds, dog. I don't care what nobody say. Goldman Sachs is the Feds. Like everybody that comes through there end up in a federal post. Like they know somebody that knows somebody. And
man.
Like they got like they the Feds.
So here's the thing though, that price target of 146 you said you think is low. Like I stopped trying to. Two things I've learned over this last like 5 years, right? And I'm constantly learning. So as long as I've been in the game and as much as I think I have a handle on what to do financially, because what I've been able to accomplish, the more I recognize I know nothing and I still learn. One thing I learned the last couple of years is I will never try to predict Bitcoin and I will never try to predict Tesla. I'm leaving them two alone. Right?
Both of them is cult.
Because both of them have a community in a cult-like following that they won't fail. Like, doesn't matter what the fundamentals say on either one of these, right? Tesla's a church. Speaking of that, right? One of the moves I made this week.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about the other church.
I bought equity in the SPAC. I bought a whole lot, and I put this on the timeline just to show.
Stop. What's a lot?
Okay, a lot is 100 shares. A SPAC is a special purpose acquisition company.
Okay.
Right. So there's a gentleman out there. His name is Chamath Palihapitiya. He's a former exec at Facebook. He's the owner of the Golden State Warriors. And he has this knack for investing in companies that have cult-like followings. Virgin Galactic, Tesla. He was early in Bitcoin. He was early in Amazon. He has a knack, if you just follow his track record, of finding these organizations. So now I'm pretty sure all of you have either gotten their mail or seen like some of their ads online. The company SoFi. He's created he's taken them public through this special purpose acquisition company. And I saw that and I had to cop. Like because listen, at this point, one of the things about investing is a lot of times you just look and see what the big boys are doing.
Yeah, like you don't got to recreate the wheel. If Boy keep finding all of these companies that everybody like, the cult-like company, why not just go ahead and get money with him? You don't even got to know him to get money with him.
Listen, man.
You only got to know him. Like, oh, damn, dog, get $1. He get to $1 extra hard.
Listen, man. I talked to a dude. I talked to a gentleman this past week who took $20,000. I think it was like 13 years ago, and he believed in Elon. Let me repeat what I said. He believed in Elon, not Tesla. He believed in Elon, and he dropped the whole 20 racks in there, and he just quit his job yesterday, because he has $12 million now.
Oh man,
he has $12 million now.
That's gangster music.
And I was laughing. I was like, this is insane. Like people buy based upon like the folks they believe in. Is that Kahan right there? Yeah, so Kahan, I'm gonna give it to you right now. It's IPOE is the ticker. Just gonna make sure because I'm sitting on a lot and I believe that's it.
IPOE.
Yeah,
IPOE.
Yep, it's IPOE. Actually, I got 115 because I copped and then it went down a little bit. I bought a couple more, so
grab up when the price.
But that's the name of the SPAC right there, man. So again, that's not investment advice. I'm not saying anything great will happen from that. I'm just saying, listen, man. I trust in Chamath, man.
It was worth a couple dollars to run.
I trust in Chamath, man. Chamath, go here. I'm following what he doing, man. Listen, his returns over the last decade are just like, I mean, and the crazy part is he invests in a lot of like socially responsible companies. So the name of his company is actually called Social Capital.
Yeah.
So things that are like green companies, things that are good for the environment, that's a lot of what he does. And So with that being said, man, I that's just a quick tip right there in terms of watching what the whales do. I got some special tricks. And I'm only going to reveal these with the universities. I'm at the point now where the way our university is growing and the way our university is giving back to each other, that a lot of the special tips and tricks that I would generally put on our YouTube channel or our regular Facebook page, I ain't doing that no more. Because I got like a whole thing. First of all, I've already shared several times, and I'm going to put together a comprehensive video on how to get free crypto. So you never have to even pay for your crypto. You just do it, do some of the things that I'm going to show you to get free crypto. Second thing is just ways to figure out what the big boys are doing. When I say big boys, I'm talking about any corporate executive who has a table at the suite, so to speak. You can tell where they're moving their money. I think that's valuable information. If you're invested in a company and they have a CFO or a COO and a CEO, and you see them selling all their shares off, what would that tell you?
First of all, it would tell me two things: either the price is at the all-time high, because that's when a lot of what's the name sell. That's when a lot of big boys sell, or that they see something fatal about to happen to the company, and so to sell, they about to get loose off those shares because they see a truck coming and they try and get out the way. So that's one of those two things.
Yeah, quick example of that, and this is something that I did this year, and it's documented. Discover had dropped, and every one of their executives went on a buying spree. They were like liquidating other stuff to buy buy equity back into their own company. So I was telling my wife, like, yo, that's one of our holdings in our family account. Let's just grab more.
And they were
yesterday they hit an all-time high. And it's like, yo, the analysis was, okay, we see that they're making money. We see how they're making money, right? They're very profitable. And you see these executives right now copping up as it dropped. They were buying more. You know what I mean? So, Adrian, that's what I said. That's right. Free crypto. We talk about free crypto. The word free, free 99. They're going to buy
Free Willy 99.
Don brings up XRP, aka the majorest of major shit coins, right? So a story dropped this week about one of their top guys. My man sold off 400 million at the top, like he knew it was about to happen, because they in the Fed's crosshairs right now. And XRP, for the folks who may not know what that is a cryptocurrency, Ripple, who has an army online that will attack you if you say anything bad about their shit coin. So they always attacking me. I'll be on Twitter. I'll be on Twitter trashing them, and they always attack me. So
yeah, I'll be getting hit in the head like the giant in what was the joint where the Lilliputians was hitting the giant in the head. So that's how I'll be feeling when they be hitting me with their slings and arrows about that Dookie coin.
Uniswap tokens is where it's at right now. Shout out to Uniswap. I'm gonna keep it real. When it comes to crypto, I buy ETH and I buy Bitcoin. I don't mess with a lot of the shit coins, but I'm familiar with Uniswap because I have one on there to swap tokens. But yo, their gas is crazy. Like the gas prices on Uniswap right now are insane. Now I do the Uniswap I use. Again, here's another next level thing. When you really understand cryptocurrency, you understand how to make money via staking, via yield farming, but also I'm in this thing where you pull this pool together thing.
Yeah, pools.
Within the crypto space,
pools.
We play not even liquidity pools, but I'm talking about this pool together is where you play the lottery, right? Yeah, you play a no-lose lottery. So if you understand how you stake your coins, when you stake your coins, you get a percentage back on having your coins staked, and they're paid out weekly, right? And some of these stable coins have a high payment. So I buy DAI. DAI is my favorite stable coin, and the reason I like DAI as opposed to anything else is because it's pegged to Ethereum, and I am ETH Sweat. Now, with that being said, what happens when you stake these coins is you get a certain percentage. So DAI right now, I'm getting about 12% on my DAI. Now, it pays weekly. So let's just make it easy, right? Let's just say that you stake $1,000, right? You're going to get 12% back on that, right? So understand that, when you get your 12% back, that's going to be over the course of a year. That's your annual rate you get back, but it's broken down into 52 weeks. So it's paid out weekly. So with these pools with crypto, what people do, and it's all on a blockchain so you can see it, you get a bunch of folks together, right, to stake their coins all together. and get this huge amount that pays out weekly, and it's paid out weekly, and it's a random draw, so that person will win that 1 week stake. So some of those are, it's like $4,000 to $5,000 a week, but you never lose your principal, and you could take it at any time because all you're doing is you're creating. So this is some of the things that happen in crypto where you can like make money while you sleep.
A literal no lose lottery. Like you just put the money there, and if you don't want to be in the lottery anymore, you just take your money back.
I know Rich is probably familiar with that because I actually do it right within Trust, and that's something that he put me down with. Because in the past I had all my stuff on cold storage. I know a lot of people like, yo, what the hell are they talking about? Cold storage, Trust. Listen,
come through and learn.
Come through, because that's one of the things we talk about.
I don't want this show to be 2 hours.
Yeah.
But cold storage means it's not connected to the internet.
Yeah. But Rich taught me how to make money with the stuff I'm holding. So between Rich putting me down with that and Russell put me down with stuff, I'm generating revenue literally weekly while I'm talking to you guys. So that's what's going on right there. Let's see what Jose said. My Tesla holding is just under 100% ROI. I got to get my son a special gift because I want to put Tesla because there's no dividend. Listen, man, a lot of folks don't understand that. See, here's the thing, right? So I've been on the side of like, got to get dividend, but it all depends upon your specific situation. When you're looking for hyper growth, most of those companies won't have a dividend. Now, you can find a dividend growth company. Some will say Apple is one, but when you start to accumulate a lot of money, a lot of times you don't want them dividends, because what's going to happen is now you start to talk about the tax scenario, right? Before we came on here, me and Corey were having a conversation with a lady who's worth about 100 million, right? I'm not going to put her name out there because I ain't into that. Yeah. But one of the things she was just talking about, she said, oh, I take the equity in the companies I have and I just borrow against them because it's not income.
Yep. So I said, she offsets her income by borrowing the equity out of her company.
So she owns shares in a bunch of companies. She has millions and millions of money, and she'll get a loan, right, against the company because that's not considered income. So once you start to like accumulate a number of shares, now you start getting into the game where you have to have a tax plan. You know what I mean? You can't just worry about pulling up every April to pay your taxes or do your taxes. You have to have a tax plan going into the year. And a lot of that sometimes is predicated on companies not paying dividends. You know what I'm saying? So let's see some of this stuff he's talking about. Bondly, see me, and it's a crypto gaming betting platform, the first to be released on Q1 Counter-Strike. Okay, so you out here trading then, right? See, because that's what I'm saying. That's another thing too. Everybody's not a trader. I'm not trading. I'm just sitting on ETH and Bitcoin. And guess what? You can kind of do the same thing with those that I just talked about, what she did in the stocks.
Yep. You can do exactly that thing. You can do it.
Listen, man, not only that, something else I learned from, someone within the network. Yo, I can borrow from one and stake and get a higher number. I'm not going to get too deep in. Like I said, I don't want to be on here all day, but,
Nice.
Appreciate that, Jose. Appreciate that.
Yeah, because Mac Maya asked about the courses and Jose dropped it in the joint for us.
Yeah. Tell me what to do with my STEMI. No doubt. So we do have a courses. And Mara, just to let you know, we have 2 stock market courses, intro, as well as analysis, and we have a precious metals course as well. But any of those courses, get you within our private group. And our private group, like I said, got some heavy hitters, and all we do is talk about money all day long. So, let's see. I bought some cryptocurrency via Robinhood. Should open an account with Coinbase for future purchases. Now, Adrian, you're about to lead us into a whole long conversation, but to make a long story short, when you buy cryptocurrency on Robinhood, you're not buying cryptocurrency. What you are buying is an IOU, not your keys, not your crypto, right? That's something that you'll hear a lot of folks say within the cryptocurrency space. So Robinhood holds your private keys when you buy. What you're buying is you're buying paper. You're buying basically an IOU that, hey, if I cash this in, you're going to give me what the value of the crypto is on this day. I'm not going to completely poop on that. Most people in crypto will tell you that you're insane for doing that. But again, what I recognize is it depends upon your objectives. When you buy crypto via PayPal, it's the same thing. Cryptocurrency gives you the ability to literally become your own bank. By buying on Robinhood, you get rid of one of the major reasons that people go into crypto. So if you have your private keys, you can conduct business and transactions without any party in the middle. On Robinhood, in order to get your money out of crypto, you literally have to sell it. You sell the paper that says the IOU, and then you get your money. If I have crypto, I can loan my crypto. I can buy something from Corey and send it directly to him, and there's nobody the wiser that knows I have it. With my crypto, I literally, because I have the private keys, I can put $1 billion if I had it, and get on a plane and go to Jamaica, my happy place, and go to Rick's Cafe and have $1 billion and nobody would know. Because now there's some responsibilities that come with that. When you have your private keys, you can never lose your private keys. You know what I'm saying? You can never lose your private keys. Because when you have your private keys,
Mia. That's what you said instead of Maya.
Okay, Mac Mia. Okay, all right, no doubt, Mia. Appreciate you for checking in with us. Team, that's why now crypto.com, that's a great, right? So I'm explaining you about crypto.com. So crypto.com, they have two things though. Crypto.com actually has the app, which allows you to stake, allows you to have an actual debit card that pays you back for every purchase. But they also have a whole separate app, which is a hot wallet, which gives you your own private keys if you get that second wallet. So there's a lot to learn in terms of crypto, like I said, and we can help you with that within the group. We have crypto courses and all that. So, but that's a space that's moving at a rapid pace, and it's also invading all of our other spaces, right? So one of the things we talk about a lot is precious metals, because we love precious metals. We think that it's an important part of a portfolio, and you should have a small amount. It's tangible. It's been providing value literally since the beginning of time, but crypto is invading that space as well. Yo, Adrian, you said open an account. Don't just open an account. Get an account from somebody. It don't gotta be us. Somebody in there, send Adrian your Coinbase account, man. So y'all both can get some money.
Get an extra $20.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, because they give away referral bonuses. So somebody watching, give her your referral bonus. We don't even need it. Just somebody do. I want somebody to eat off this. Because Adrian, if you use a referral bonus, you get something free and they get something free. So somebody send Adrian, if you're on Facebook, give Adrian your Coinbase link. So y'all can both eat off that.
That's an extra $40 created right there.
Yeah, so I think Coinbase got cheap and dropped it to 10. I'm not sure, but it's still an extra 20. It's still $20. Yeah, $20 created out of nowhere. So, somebody watching, give Adrian your Coinbase link. Yeah, man. So that space is invading our other spaces. So there's a couple companies like Pax Gold, and it's actually talked about within our intro to precious metals course. One of the last lessons is about Pax Gold and how it's invading the precious metal space. Another one that I'm involved in personally is it's called Realty. So what Realty does, Realty takes real estate properties and they put them on the blockchain. So for all our folks out there who are in the real estate, they take a property, they actually rent the property out. So one of the properties is in Detroit. Rental income is about actually cash flow is about $1,000 a month. For the folks that own the property after expenses, and you take out for repairs, yada yada yada. After expenses, all that money is paid out, and all that money is paid out in Ethereum, right? So all that money is paid out with an ERC20 token right to your wallet. It's next level. They're taking and putting property on the blockchain. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, now the only problem with Realty is you can only get involved as a accredited investor. So right now it's not open up to everybody. So I'm testing out for you guys so I can let you know how legit it is. But it's pretty dope though, because they're taking all these other assets and literally putting them on the blockchain. Spoon saying, "Please leave the hood." Spoon, I can't, man. I can never leave the hood, man. Like I just can't. Well, actually, I tell you right now, man. Let crypto keep going up. Watch what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna leave. I'm leaving everywhere. Y'all, I'm telling you, you're only gonna see me going live. I'm gonna be in random places doing random stuff.
You're gonna be in Tanzania. It's just gonna be in Tanzania instead of in the United.
Next time y'all see me, I'm gonna be out there. I mean, I'm gonna be fishing with polar bears. We're gonna be fishing we're gonna be fishing together
next to each other.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, wilding, dog. I'm not standing next
Hey,
to you.
listen, make sure you check our group. Make sure you check our group on a daily basis. If you just come in and check the group, because we're going to leave a lot of information there about that challenge. I'll probably post something in the morning about the challenge for those that didn't watch this live. I'm going to post something in there, so make sure you check every morning. See?
Good job, McNeil.
Yeah, see, Mac, me, we already got you a bag before you even joined the community. We got you a bag, right? That's what we about. We throw bags around. We throw bags around. There's so many stories like this. Yeah, Corey was spending Bitcoin back in the day like a fool too. He didn't know though.
Listen, I was a gamer. I was playing games and they was transacting it on these games. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I probably spent $200 million in Bitcoin. I had no idea how much money I spent in Bitcoin gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. Like just transact, like because they was like worth less than a cent. They was worth less than a penny.
Listen, man, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. But anyway, man, listen. With all that being said, man, folks, man, thank you for joining us this Friday. I want to stay here too late. I don't want to keep you guys on here too late. But listen, for those that are in the group, make sure you pay attention to what's going on because we will be doing more giveaways. We gave away some Bitcoin this week. We've given away precious metals. We've given away free courses. And for those that are members of the group, also, you have the ability to generate income. I'm going to put this out there too. We offer anybody who's come through the university an opportunity to be an affiliate. So what does that mean? That means as an affiliate, you get your own unique link, your own website. You send folks to your website. If they buy one of the courses, you get 50%. Now you're like, okay, what does that mean? We have affiliates making thousands of dollars a month from the courses that we created. So we know for a fact that it's a way to generate income. Some of them are taking that money to generate income and then putting that into the stock market. So, but we like to make it available. We're not asking you to do that if you don't want to. That's fine. But you just want to put that out there, man. But as always, man, stay in tune with what we got going on. Our podcast. We just dropped a podcast with a young brother who's doing amazing work in St. Louis. He gave a lot of game on. He found out ways to buy property from the city. And he's buying quadplexes for like $4,500, duplexes for like $2,500, and he's building a real estate empire out in St. Louis. This upcoming week, we have another episode dropping, which is amazing. It's with Anthony Lee, right? Who's in the Philadelphia area, who's a real estate developer, landlord, and one of the top agents out here. And he gives his story and tells his information, which is just phenomenal. So we've had a lot of great guests. Go back and check out the whole catalog of the By the Hood podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, you already know where we're coming from and you subscribe there. We also do put them on our Facebook page here on Facebook. But and it's also on Apple, Google, Spotify, the whole nine. We've had some heavy hitters on there, man. We did an episode a couple weeks ago with Hood Estates, which is one of our best episodes to date in terms of the numbers. That was just like the feedback was crazy, was phenomenal. We had Aisha on there. Everybody noticed our sister. We had Nairobi on there. So make sure you check out the podcast because that's the platform that allowed us to scale and grow the way we have. And we're going to continue to do that podcast even as the university grows the way it's growing. Because what you see on Facebook, believe it or not, right? When you see the information going back and forth from the university on Facebook, that's like 1/10 of our students. Because a lot of our students be like, yo, I ain't on Facebook. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but we have a network of folks that are willing to help each other because one of the things that we do is, like I said, is about community and, whatever kind of information that you need, like, yo, because of our community, I got me a new eye doctor a couple weeks ago, a sister who's amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like all kinds of stuff comes from just being within the community, whatever kind of service or whatever you need. It's all part of it. Oh, I see what Spoon is talking about now. Hold up real quick. I'm going to get to that. Let me put up some of these comments before we get out of here, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you as always, man. And Genesis, I wish more Black creators. Yeah, I mean, listen, they should, right? We should be promoting each other's stuff, right? Because the way I look at it is a lot of the folks that we connect with that's been in our platform have their own stuff, and we build with all of them. It's collaboration over competition, and we spend a lot of time pushing other people's products, other people's books. You know what I'm saying? We push all the purple and black books. We don't do that. We push Aisha's book. You know what I'm saying? People ask us about books. We talk about Own Your Time and Space, which is a book that Corey and I wrote. You know what I'm saying? And Mud to Millions. Those are the two books we push. We push our own people's books because that's how it's supposed to be. Adrian says buying a crypto class after this. Listen, Adrian, like make sure you let us know Shoot me an inbox because I can get you a discount on our crypto class. Like, shoot me an inbox. Yep. I got you.
Big discount.
What programs must participate in an affiliate program? Any of our courses, right? So you can go to I hear you can go to bodyhooduniversity.com. So we have within our own university, we have a precious metals course and we have 2 stock courses, and we have a combo course where you can get both of the stock courses at a cheaper rate. But if you buy the precious metals course or the stock course, and we'll get you within our community and also give you the ability to be an affiliate, but also put you within our community with everybody else. So any of the classes, to answer your question, and thank you for that, Sierra. Oh, he said Robinhood. Spoon, listen, Robinhood is my play account. That's not my main account. I got TD. TD is where my money is, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I got Robinhood. I got some
he's calling you Robinhood.
Oh, he's calling me Robinhood. I thought he was saying get off Robinhood. Oh, okay, got you.
You give to the poor.
Listen, I'll take that. I thought you was talking about because a lot of like big time traders be like, yo, stop messing with Robinhood. That's a whole other story. I love Robinhood, man. I'll be defending Robinhood in these streets, and you know what I'm saying? I know they got their issues, man, but I love the interface. But I'll be Robinhood though. I'm with that, man. Hey, listen, Don, you know we about that life.
Yeah.
I definitely will be Robinhood, man. That's what it's about, though, man.
Yeah, don't laugh at us. That only encourages us. Anyway,
you ain't never lie. Listen. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us for over an hour. This is dope. Like I said, for those who are not students, make sure you cop the course, join the university, and also for those who are already in there, there's no such thing as a bad question. Bring all your questions, because I'm pretty sure if you have a question, somebody else is also thinking about that. And also we learn from you guys. Like we've had people bring up stuff that I didn't know or haven't never seen. And it's helped me learn. So I like to kind of like build together, and I don't care which course you coming through. Even if you're coming through one of our partnership programs like Malik's program or DYO, whatever it may be, like I want to make sure that we're sharing information with each other.
Yeah, the thing is, we can't offer you an affiliate through those courses because those courses weren't created by us. They may offer you an affiliate, but we can't offer. If you want an affiliate, you have to come in through one of our courses.
Yeah, and that's the precious metals or the 2 stock market courses or the combo course. The combo course is the best deal. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, then you could become an affiliate. Here's the crazy part, right? And this is something that happened this past week. So we were giving away a bunch of Bitcoin. Everybody was like 25 here, 25 here, 25 here. That's a Bitcoin. There was someone who came in who, got it was there 5 minutes. They paid like $100 for a course and got like 25 right back in Bitcoin. I'm like, yo, there's actually people in the group that have made more just in giveaways than they actually paid to get in. And that occurred to me this week where someone sent me a message like, yo, I got more back just in y'all giveaways than I paid. I'm like, so why don't you give something back then? You know what I mean? Like, if that's how you feel, if that's how you feel. Because the thing is, it's not just us that has giveaways, right? So some of our students that are in Bodyhood University actually do their own giveaways. Leslie gave away Bitcoin this week. Deontay actually gave someone a precious metals course. Yo, Antonio gave 4 precious metals courses away. Somebody else did too. Like it was a bunch of folks in there.
Russ gave out
Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't even want to miss nobody's name. So let's put it like this: the giveaways was going on, and that's going to continue to happen because as we start to use the information to make money, we throw it right back to the people, man. So anyway, Corey, anything you want to say before we got here, man?
Yo, my Cash App is $COREY. If you want to see me disappear and never see me again, you should send money to that, right? If you want to see me more and you want to see me succeed, you should send money there, right? Because that's my getaway fund. I'm putting every time somebody sends me money in Cash App, I put it directly into Bitcoin. So that's my getaway plan. That's my retirement plan. If you love me, you should send me Bitcoin. And if you hate me, you should send me more. You should want to see me get out your face. So if you love me, you should send me Bitcoin. If you hate me, send me more.
Yo, look at this. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me see if I can put it here. But hold on, where's it at? It's a crypto earn joint. You see that says crypto earn 805? As I'm sitting here talking to you, I just got paid Bitcoin. Right, and I'm not showing it to brag. I'm only showing it to say that like some of the stuff that we teach in there is how you generate stuff while you're doing other stuff. Anyway, man, Listen, appreciate y'all as always. Make sure you stay in tune with what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I'm at JW the Blueprint on every single social media platform. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Farmers Only, Christian Mingle. I'm on all those at JW the Blueprint, aka Stim Thomas. You know what I'm saying? So Adrian got a question for you if we got here, bro. You doing fine? You out of the car?
So listen, every time you see me mute myself, that's me yelling at my kids to be quiet.
That's how you know. That's how you know Adrian was rocking with us for a while, man. Because for those who don't know, man, Corey used to do all our shows from the car, man. No matter what it was going on.
To the car. I'm about to go back to the car because my kids louder than the damn engine of my car. They loud as heck. I love my babies, but they loud as hell. They don't believe daddy's supposed to do nothing besides pay attention to them.
Hey, Adrian, I'm gonna see if Zuckerberg, I'm gonna see if you off his bad list, and I'm gonna try to get you back, within the group because you definitely belong there, man. We appreciate the energy.
I don't know what you did to Zuck.
Yeah, you did something to Zuck because Zuck was. Because I even told Corey, I said, Corey, see if you can do it. Nope. And I had to record the video and show Adrian yo, I'm not lying. I'm trying to get you in here, but every time I push the button, Zuck said FOH. Anyway, man, thank you folks for joining us, man. We getting out of here, man. We'll see y'all next week here live, and our podcast drops Wednesday, and you'll see us online throughout the week, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Peace.